all around this vast arena. A cacophony of spheres. Music to the ears.
Start the clock, please.
Noayuki, of course, delighted to see that, Phil.
Yeah, it was the kind of mistake that, okay, can be made, but against these top guys, you can't afford to make them.
Indeed. Lovely. Okay.
Good stuff from Oi. Looked pretty loose there, and with a really good run.
Still day 2. And he broke very well in the first rack. He just got kicked in, so let's see. I believe he made 3 balls on break number 1. Corner ball cooperates, and he gets kicked in again. This is and let's see if Almuhanna can capitalize after missing that 2 on the side. He really needs to clear these and kind of get going.
Okay, it's a 30-second shot clock, and each player is allowed 1 30-second extension per rack.
Oh, he's coming around the world, Phil. Action on the 9 ball. Fortunately, he missed the 1. Luckily for him, the 8 impedes Oi's sight of the 1, so he'll have to kick in some capacity. He was able to see just enough of it to try to carom the 7 off of the 1. And again, Almuhanna has a chance.
Yeah, he caught the 1 ball actually just a little too thick. He's not going to be a pushover. That is quite apparent. Omar Al-Shaheen showed what is possible for Middle Eastern pool by reaching the final of the World 9-Ball Championship before succumbing to Albin Aushin in June. He played so well, did Omar. And I think that's made his fellow countrymen realise that they can also make an impact. And that's precisely what Almuhanna is doing here. Good stuff. Okay, he was a little lucky to get the fluke snooker, but nevertheless, when he got his chance, he took it with aplomb. It means that Noayuki Oi, who was a big favourite to win this match, is being held to 3 racks each.
Almuhanna's had chances, Phil. He's just gotten a bit careless in a few spots. Can't afford to do that versus this sort of ilk.
Indeed not. The elite players in pool will make short work of you if you make mistakes. And now, for the first time, Noayuki Oi has a 2-rack gap. He leads 5-3.
Absolutely, and I'm sure as the tournament progresses, the Philippine contingent will be represented greatly on this feature table. They have a tendency to get down there in these things. Oh my, he opted to bank it in, Phil.
Well, Noayuki providing his own commentary there. Don't know whether you heard. He said, "Oh my God." It was interesting, actually. The only other time I've seen a ball go in so delayed was into that very pocket, and it was also the 7-ball Joseph Blyler in our first match yesterday.
That's right.
Oi now really in command. He leads by 8 racks to 3, almost with a victory in his pocket.
That side pocket is awfully tight from this angle. He might elect to play it up the corner and try to hold the cue ball to play the 7 in the bottom left, or maybe even come across if it's too steep. And he handled that beautifully. Mr. Yates, pleasure watching this man work.
Absolutely.
Wins
in the land of the rising sun, the sun has already gone down. It is night time, but for Noayuki, it's a bright dawn. It really is. He's playing some of the best pool of his life.
And I'm delighted to say he joins me now. Noayuki, that was some stunning stuff. You must be very happy.
Yeah, very happy. Today, first break and me scratch. Second break, oh my God, scratch. Today, every time scratch. Bad image. But today, play good. Me.
Play very good.
Like
do you feel this is the best you're playing at the moment? You've been playing some very good stuff.
Yeah, good, very good stuff. Maybe stay in the good condition. Maybe win. Chance, I will win.
Yeah, because you just got to the final of the 10-ball.
Yeah.
But how special would it be to get to the final of this?
Yes. I have a mic. I have a apple. Mike Appleman. Thank you.
Do you love this man?
Yeah. Exciting yourself, man.
How much you love this man? They love you here, Noayuki. So you love being in America, don't you?
Yeah, I like it. Old people, I like you.
Oh, you like me? Thank you. But they like you, and America loves you. You love America.
Yeah. 変なおじさんだから変なおじさん。変なおじさんだから変なおじさん。はい。
Noayuki, oi. Everybody, Noayuki, oi.
Yeah, thank you.
I love the phraseology, Jeremy. Don't fish too far from the shore.
Well, you know those types.
I'll tell you what, mate, I've missed that Texan drawl sitting next to me.
Boy, now this is 7 in a row. In the tournament play for Jayson, that's pretty impressive.
Jayson Shaw wins the fifth one.
Yeah, you're right. He's highly focused here. Badly wants to regain the title he captured in 2017.
I think, anyways. Going to get a rail, yeah, no rail. So
No
ball
rail.
in hand to start for
Ball in
Daniel,
hand.
probably like ideal after
And start the clock, please.
Jayson running the first 2 racks. Game number 3. Jayson will take on the thin cut here, I believe, anyways. See why not. The 6 in the middle of the table there, he should gain position if he makes the ball.
Yeah, he's such a good potter in this kind of thin snick. Tailor-made.
Yeah, I found the tables compared to yesterday a bit slower. Maybe the morning weather. I'll tell you what, though, not only myself, but many have commented maybe the best set of tournament tables I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
Well, the setup is absolutely incredible, and once again, I must pay tribute to Emily Fraser and her team at Matchroom Multisport. The backroom staff work so hard, and they deserve every credit. They've put on a wonderful event here in very trying circumstances, and they're going to be rewarded with a great week of pool.
Can bite you, you know, if you don't show it the respect it deserves.
Well, he's a joy to watch on the snooker table, Judd Trump. He plays shots that the overwhelming majority of people in the world can only dream about. In fact, I think he plays some shots that no one else can pull off. And for him to be here, I think it's great for the world of pool and also great for the world of snooker. So long may it continue. As for this match continuing, I think it might be continuing in the short term. From Russia, Kristina Tkach.
Yeah, arguably two of the top ladies in the game. That'll be a treat to end the show. But what a treat by Jayson Shaw so far. Really just one safety error. But other than that, it's been pretty picture perfect. And I think he'll take on this one rail bank in the side field if it plays. I don't think he's going to back off here.
Yeah, backing off is not in his vocabulary, is it really? Although he doesn't push the boat out recklessly. He just plays to his strengths.
Yeah, they're very calculated, that's for sure. But, you know, you do so many sports, and you know the greats, they stay aggressive, right?
Foul shot, ball in hand.
Well, we couldn't see it, right? But we could see his face.
Start the clock, please.
Didn't like that.
Well, that was entirely unexpected. Okay, the scratch occurred, but the mistake occurred before that. Now then, can Daniel Dagotdat finally get off the mark? Well, if you miss balls like that, you don't deserve anything.
So he's going to leave a little soft kick for Jayson, I believe. And Jayson, oh, well, he may kick to the top rail here trying to make this 4-5 combination. If he can get a little underneath it, I think it goes right on in, Phil.
And the pennies dropped for Daniel as well.
Daniel knows it's definitely possible, so he won't kill this, right? But he wants to hit maybe the rail first, right before the pink should make the purple. And there you go.
Mental error by the Filipino.
Yeah, nothing's gone his way. A lot had to do with Jayson Shaw, but that's got to go, and it's going to end up perfect. Nice 5-rail position there, Phil, to probably end this match.
Only 5 rails, he
That's
can do
it,
better
just
than
5.
that. Come on, Jayson.
And it was totally intended the way he played it, too. There was not any luck. It was just struck perfectly.
Daniel Dagotdat is about to be blanked.
Jayson Shaw wins the rack.
It is the most
And
comprehensive whitewash you can imagine. Towards the end, Shaw pulled off some trademark shots. He played very well. He made very few mistakes. And he came up against an opponent who seemed a little overawed to be out in the center of this vast arena.
I think he's a little steep. He probably just takes the cut shot on the 3. One thing at Dennis, he has all the shots. Looks like he's queuing it with a little right English. Oh, he took it to the other
beauty
pocket,
there.
So, yeah. If that gives you any clue about comfort.
Right.
You know, we see the top players, of course, some seeded. But you figure them some to get a, you know, some, you wouldn't call them soft matches, but matches where they're a considerable favorite. Well, guys like Dennis, it does a lot for.
To kind of get going, getting that rhythm, yeah.
Get that time at the table. I wouldn't say they would experiment on these types of matches, but they will toy around with the break. You know, getting their mind right.
That's a great point. If you feel like you're, you know.
He's got to go over a piece of the 7. Now this is interesting. You know, he could roll out here and not take this chance on a jump shot when you're considering if he's a pretty good favorite in the match.
Very interesting. I mean, a hyper-aggressive choice. My goodness, Jeremy.
Meanwhile, Dennis knows what he's doing.
I mean, many have sort of held the position, yourself included. When he gets going, he's right in that discussion with anybody. We were talking about it the other night, him versus the young guys. Let's say a long race, you know, in the pool room and so on. I mean, this guy is for real, guys.
Looks like he's banking that.
Aggressive choice there.
Yeah, and that may have a little something to do with the score line and what he feels about this match. Like to see what he would have done if it was a little later in the tournament.
Sure. I believe Al Shaheen was just defeated on the outer table. Nice navigation with the bridge there. Nice shot. Let's hear from our own call boys. Take one more look at that golden break. Jeremy, 1 in the side, then the 9 in the side. Little love from the 5.
Yeah, you won't see many of those with the template rack. Dennis loves it though. I don't know if he takes it on. It looks pretty risky. He may just pocket the ball and then you get to see him take a tough 3 ball.
He's
on
jacked
there.
up though, Jeremy.
Wow, he got that ball to come out.
Yeah, this is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. One of the very best in the world.
Well, it looks like to me he can handle the cue ball a little better for the corner, but the side's a little easier to make. So see how much speed's on the cue ball there. Really couldn't determine what was going to happen. But
as you said, he opted to go for the easier pocket and kind of let the cue ball go a little bit. Got away with it. Yeah. Yeah, he's feeling it now, Jeremy.
Yeah, showing it all really there.
We're here at the boardwalk.
Well, the 9 was one heck of a shot, but the 2 ball, you're going to see one heck of a shot. The 2 ball to start that rack.
That was a beauty.
Yeah. Displayed power and accuracy. And the 7, you can see it there. Things will change as the tournament goes on. You know, later in the tournament, when we get to that final 16 and with the triangle rack, of course the 1 ball will be concerned, but making balls is the main thing.
Right.
So, but here early you have to adapt and get shots on the 1 because everyone's going to make balls most likely. And that's on the break I'm talking about, of course.
You like coming 3 rails around, Jeremy, or just pinching it out?
On the slick table, I like coming 2 rails here with draw myself. Yeah, like
Dennis concurs. Beautifully navigated.
Yeah, we talk about that shot all the time. You know, the top and side's cool and all, but when you can use low outside, that's the way to go. It's kind of like when you learn how to draw the ball to the side rail and spin it with 3 rails
Sure.
with inside, right? You don't use that very often anymore, though.
Right. 8-1 for Mr. Orcollo. Let's cut to, you know, tight match like we were talking about before. He might think that jumping is he coming around underneath the 9, below the 6, 1-2 into the 2. Wow.
And pros to the 7.
That's just outstanding there.
Well, you had mentioned there, the Filipinos, probably the greatest players ever to go to the rail first with the cue ball. All right, this 2 ball goes. You can see it'd be a pretty shot between the 3-7.
Oh, beauty there from Spaanstra. Pretty shot indeed.
Yes.
Bank the 2 just between the 3-7.
Well, no reason to hold back now, right, Nick?
Exactly.
Spaanstra winner side situation. Going to send him to the one-loss side. But a good look at what would think many would think that a guy that's going to run deep.
Yeah, he looks great. Confident, as you said. Stroke looks loose. Found a little something on the break. Intriguing to see if Orcollo can finally break through and win a true major such as this.
And one good thing for the Filipino contingent, they always have a great support system at these tournaments. Probably as great as any of the foreigners.
Okay. Nice watching Dennis handle his business here on the feature.
Game and match. Dennis Orcollo.
Jeremy, it's been a pleasure.